Hello everyone! It's been a long time since I last post videos here in my vlog, but today I would like to share to you my experience of taking my Foodsafe exam or test that is required if you are working in food service industry. Since I am working in a store that offers food, so we are required to take a food safe exam. And this exam will expire for 5 years. So for example, 2023 plus 5, so it will expire on the 2020 in the year 2028. So first of all, we have to book the test, the exam. My friend, who is also my co-worker, book it for the two of us, and we get it in Vernon. That is the closest town that offers the class. I myself decided that I'm going to take it face-to-face classes because it is important that I can ask questions from the teacher or from the facilitator or lecturer if there are things that I don't understand and for further explanations. And luckily, the two of us, me and my friend, at the end of the day, because it's a whole day class, we were able to pass the exams. And by the way, the exam also is worth $100, or we pay $90. And of course, you have to eat for lunch and you have to drive. So more or less $100 in all. So we started our class at 9 o'clock. We have to be there 8:15 to look for the classroom. We already know where the building is, to look for the room, for the lecture room, and to be familiarized with the area, on where to go, what to do, if we need stuff, we need food, like that. So that's why we have to be very early there. I want to share to you, especially those who are thinking of taking this the Foodsafe test, my experience on how or to take the exam, or also some tips since we passed the exam. Okay, when we arrived there before the lecture or before the class starts, we were given this book. This is the new edition of the Foodsafe BC, British Columbia, Canada. Foodsafe level 1. Because we are, serving food and preparing food. So that is for the Foodsafe level 1. And in this book, it includes, by the way, also, I also like the face-to-face class because there are, aside from you can ask questions, more explanations, and elaborate the topics, also the teacher presents videos, and that's very helpful because I'm kind of a visual person, and it helps me understand more if there are videos aside from the book. So this is called the participant workbook, and after the class it will be given to you. This is included in your pay. So the lessons or the topics that are tackled in the whole session The first one is the causes of foodborne illness. Foodborne is just a fancy term or a new term of food poisoning. So foodborne illness means food poisoning. So under foodborne illness, which is Unit 1, there are three causes of food contamination that will be explained, and food allergies and food service. And then for Unit 2, the topics that will be explained will be the microbes and foodborne illness, and under that one, spores and toxins. Fatum, potentially hazardous foods. These are very important, especially if you are handling food and for what kind of food that the store or the company that you are working for. And the Unit 3 includes food safety plans and HACCP. And under that topic are the following: hazards, critical control points, monitoring actions, corrective actions, sample food safety plans. And for Unit 4, the topic is food handler health and hygiene. And under that one, steps for proper hygiene, proper handing, washing, and personal hygiene. By the way, before the day of the exam, I tried to study, just watching YouTube. Even though it is actually not all the videos there really comes from Canada, but there are a little bit similarities. But it's very important that you need to know what is applicable in your particular province, because every province in Canada has different way of, or not really way, but different terms like that. So it's very important that if you belong to a particular province, you have to study what is in there, what is required in that particular province. And then for back to the what is in the book, Unit 5, receiving and storing food safely. This is very important. All the parts here are very important to know. Then Unit 6, preparing food safely. That includes thawing, preventing cross-contamination, cooking to the correct temperature, how to use a food thermometer, hot holding foods, cooling foods, reheating foods, a special case about poultry products, how to handle eggs. Then for Unit 7, because there are 9 units, the main topic there is serving food safely. Under that one, self-service and buffets, serving food, clearing and setting tables, single-service items, taking away leftovers, catering and delivery. And for Unit 8, the main topic is cleaning, sanitizing, and pest control. Under that one, cleaning and sanitizing, dishwashing, sanitation plans, wooden cutting boards, and pest control. And the last one to be discussed is the premises requirements. Under that one, there are 9 basic requirements in food service establishment. Potable water, adequate hot water supply, adequate cooler and freezer storage, adequate lighting, grease traps, proper ventilation, proper waste disposal, hand washing sinks, proper dishwashing facilities, food contact services, preventative maintenance, some important preventative maintenance measures, emergency situations. And After finishing every topic, our teacher give us sample test like five, and actually it does not, all of the sample test, every unit that she gave us does not really come out during the exam, but it kind of give us our an idea of, what might be, or what kind of exam that would come out. And then it is in a multiple choice um, exam, and I find it very, you know very helpful, very helpful. And also, the teacher at the same time, when she is giving that exam, like it's a trial exam, she at the same time explain, and we can also ask question, and that kind of help us, because it's not easy. You are going to take the lesson for the whole day. It's like from 9 to 3 o'clock, and then after that, the quiz, which is 50 items. It's not easy because there are quite a lot of topics that that is to be covered. It's like how many pages? I'll just check. There are, in this book, there are 88 pages to be tackled. And after the explanation, or after tackling the whole topics here, our teacher asked us if we are ready to take the exam, and if you are not yet ready, you can study first. So what I did was, I read the whole content of this book, because I don't want to fail. Aside from, you have to pay that much. It's really, it it's kind of expensive, and at the same time, you have to spend a day uh, from your work, um, and yeah, and it's just nice to pass the exam, uh, in one take. It's not nice to take it again. So I read the whole book after the discussion of the whole day. It's like starting 9 up to 3. Of course, we have 3 breaks, or 2 breaks: morning break, and then lunch, and then we don't have the break anymore after lunch. uh Even if it takes a little bit of time to read it again, but I know that it will help refresh, because it's not easy to remember things, all the things that has been explained during the, how many hours in that day. Anyway, it helps. And also, I think it helps watching videos, because you kind of have an idea. It's like familiarizing words and terms, you know, because I realized that what I have watched in the videos, also some of those are also included or found in the participant workbook. So it's very important. Um, and also for my personal use, it's very important that even myself, preparing food at home, know how to prepare food safely for my family. It's very important, and most especially for the workplace, because you are serving the people, making sure that everybody is safe, will not get sick, and from the food that you are serving. So if you are thinking of taking a food safe course, go ahead. Make sure that you're ready so that you will pass, and your time and your effort and your money will not be wasted. So those who are planning to do the same, good luck to you, and I hope I give you a little bit of tips on how to, or the importance, and on how to pass the exam. Bye!